Today's video is sponsored by Aura Frames. More on that in just a minute. Good afternoon from the Magic Kingdom parking lot. We're here today to visit Tiana's Bayou Adventure, see what's going on. From what I hear, all the scaffolding is down. They're still doing testing. We haven't got to see any testing happening. Apparently we can see some more of the critters, some more of the animals on the ride. They're doing more work on the queue. Lots of stuff happening. So we're gonna take the train over and see what is available and what's within view from the train and from out in front of the ride. So the construction is moving right along in preparation for the opening this summer. So it's gonna be exciting. I can't wait to see what's going on out there. Let's head into Magic Kingdom. So one thing that I'm gonna do today is I'm going to take the monorail. I don't normally take the monorail, I take the ferry boat, but I'm gonna tell you how long it takes me to get to Magic Kingdom taking the monorail. And then the next time I will try to remember to tell you how long it takes me to get to Magic Kingdom and taking the ferry boat too. So right now it is 11:02. We're walking up to the monorail line. So it's 11:08 now, and the monorail just pulled up. There was one here when we got up to the station, but it was full. So 11:08 already. 6 minutes. We stopped inside the Contemporary. You see down there Chef Mickey's. There's Goofy right there, and Donald. Who else? I don't see anybody else right now. That's what we're getting on. Gonna get on the train. So this is wild. I can hear the train inside of the monorail. There it is, Magic Kingdom. And just like that, we're at the gates of Magic Kingdom. 11:17, 15 minutes to get on the monorail and head over to Magic Kingdom. As we're walking to Magic Kingdom, I wanted to point out the cast members' outfits back here behind us. Those are new outfits that they have. Very nice. I like the color combination. It's kind of like a light blue and burgundy. Oh, look at this. The omnibus is out on display. They're not, I don't know if they're giving people rides, they're just letting people take photos on it right now. Also, that train that was showing up when we were on the monorail, just about to leave right now. But we are still gonna head up and get on the train. As we're waiting on the train, I'm gonna show off some of the devices that they have in here. The music box collection. This is interesting. It's like a player, it uses like player piano rolls and then plays, what did you call this? This is the glockenspiel, right? It's got all kinds of stuff. Tambourine, light bulbs, I don't know what else there is. What is this thing down here? What are these things? Vibraphone? I don't know. I would love to hear this thing playing. It looks very interesting. And the car train gag. If you look in here and spin this, I don't even know if you guys will be able to see it. Let me see if I can zoom in on it. Is that just showing the, is it working? Is it going backwards? Oh, there it goes. Oh no, be careful. Look out. Oh no. This is kind of good, pretty great. I feel like I'm running it at a pretty good speed too. Oh no, watch out. We're watching like a feature-length movie here. Also, look at these guys. Oh, you can like toss, there's no balls. Oh, the ball's way over here. Can I like, oh, they can't kick them. The balls are stuck. But this thing fully works. It's like foosball, but not quite. Huh, pretty interesting. It's called Play Football, a real game of skill. And then you keep score up here.
But until then, once again, please remain seated and do not exit the train.
The train has just arrived.
There's always plenty to explore here in Adventureland.
Whole bunch of onions.
Partners, saddle up, because this here's Frontierland. This outpost is chock full of tall tales and an even taller mountain. Catch a ride on its runaway trains and you'll see why.
Tiana's Bayou Adventure, we can see into the queue.
This is Frontierland Station.
As we arrive into the station, please remain fully seated and inside the train until I give those words of all clear.
All right, we've made it into Frontierland. Let's have a look, see if there's anything that we can see from back here by the bathrooms. You can see they've started adding in some of the wiring for these lamps out here. And I like it, it's cool because it's very old-timey, so kind of reminiscent of a style of wiring called knob and tube. And then they've started putting in these old Victrola style radio speakers. Pretty great because with all the paint and modifications, it's pretty unrecognizable from what it was before. Also, is this magnolia tree new? It is fun to note that these wires here that are between the lamps are completely just for show. And we know that because this lamp over here is currently on right now and the wires aren't there. So one of the reasons that we came here today was because the scaffolding is down around Tiana's Bayou adventure. But before we head out front to have a look at that, a word from today's sponsor, Aura Frames. We wanted to say thank you to Aura for sponsoring today's video. If you guys have been with us for a little while now, you know that we love our Aura frames. Aura is a Wi-Fi connected digital picture frame that makes it easy to share photos from your smartphone from anywhere in the world. And with Mother's Day right around the corner, Aura frames make the perfect gift for whoever you're celebrating this Mother's Day. One of the things that we love about Aura frames is that it has unlimited storage. So that means that we can upload as many photos as we want to. As a matter of fact, there have been over 1.5 billion photos uploaded to Aura frames across 100 countries. That is a lot of photos, and none of those people have to worry about it because all of them have unlimited storage. Not only is there unlimited storage, but Aura frames are also very easy to use and very user-friendly. So if you have somebody on your gift-giving list that is not as tech-savvy as some other people might be, you don't have to worry. If they can open their photo app, select a photo, hit share, and then click on the Aura frame, they can share photos to the frame. Something that we like to do is we like to open it up ahead of time and preload it with photos so that all they have to do is open it up, plug it in, connect it to Wi-Fi, and then it's already displaying their photos. Speaking of the packaging, it's already so nice. You don't even have to wrap it. You can just pop a bow on it and give it to them, and that takes the stress out of gift giving. And who doesn't like that? And if you're like me and you like to research your gifts before giving them, the way that I originally found Aura frames was through the New York Times review site Wirecutter. It's actually Wirecutter's top pick for a digital picture frame. And it's on Oprah's favorite things list, so you know it's good. So if you're interested in checking out Aura frames for your Mother's Day gift or any other occasion that you have coming up, be sure to check out our link in the description down below. Also, you can use the code TRACKER at checkout for $35 off plus free shipping on their best-selling Carver matte frame. Now this offer does expire on May 12th and terms and conditions do apply. And we want to say thank you to Aura for sponsoring today's video. Now back to the video. So some of you all pointed out that last time I was here, they had already announced that this was Apollo the raccoon and Rufus the tortoise. I just hadn't seen that it was Apollo yet. So we do know a lot of the names of the critters here. So this area down here next to the Critter Co-op hasn't really changed from the previous attraction. They have added some moss to it to add some more greenery, and it kind of looks like live plants up there. Have those live plants always been there? Oh my goodness gracious, yeah, all the scaffolding is down. It looks beautiful. And once again, another day of coming to Tiana's Bayou Adventure, another day that they are not testing the ride. The flume itself is completely dry right now. All of the logs are back here. It's kind of lined up, waiting to be tested, but not right now. 11:45, it seems like a quick little cavalcade is making its way out. It's the Adventure Friends Cavalcade. Yeah. We got Miguel, Woody, Jesse, Merida, Mrs. Incredible, Mr. Incredible, Mulan, Raya, Moana, Judy Hopps. I like how Bert's being a robot right now. Why is he being a robot? Ooh, all the flumes have kind of like a red tag on them. I wonder what that's all about. Also, something that a bunch of people have pointed out is that there is an armadillo back here. Let's see if I can get it to bring out of the shadows. His name is Laurie. He's kind of like right there, that kind of like ball looking thing. And he's a mischievous animal. So I have a feeling he might spray you as you're getting here after the big drop. So to put this into perspective, this is kind of back here, just on the other side of this loop on the back side of the drop. Gotta admit, it'd be pretty cool if the water turned on right now. It didn't happen. One day we'll get to see it testing. Today's not that day, but one day we will. All right, so now we're gonna make our way across Magic Kingdom over to the other side where we will head into Storybook Circus because there is an attraction coming that is called Smellephants on Parade. And they have started installing some of the Smellephants. Shaker and Wendell are out meeting and greeting guests while Country Bears is currently closed. I didn't realize they covered up the entire sign and everything. Just some scrim over top of it. Just a nondescript building now, nothing to see here. I feel like here's something that's interesting about me as I try to figure out the most efficient way through the parks. Let me ask you if this is the way that you would go. So I'm going through Liberty Square. So I started in Frontierland, I'm going through Liberty Square, cutting back by Hall of Presidents, back behind Sleepy Hollow, going to the left of the castle, going through Fantasyland to get to Storybook Circus, like by Winnie the Pooh. See, now that we've made it through and into Fantasyland, this is where I get a little bit like, I wonder if this way is quicker by Winnie the Pooh or if this way is quicker by Ariel. I might do Ariel. Basically, the question is, which side of Seven Dwarfs Mine Train do you go? Left or right? All right, here we are. We've made it to Storybook Circus. Let's find us some Smellephants. I see one already over here by Dumbo. I didn't realize, but I guess maybe it's open right now. So there's a ticket booth out here in front of Big Top Souvenirs. And they already have a smell pushing out of this fan. So this is the second day that they're doing this. Yesterday is when they started doing it. So Storybook Circus featuring Dumbo's latest act, Smellephants on Parade, presented by Scentsy. Storybook Circus, a world of circus fun featuring Timothy Q. Mouse, the world's greatest showman. Says, boy oh boy, thanks for taking the gig. If there's anybody who can help Dumbo with his smell-defying new act, it's you, I just know it. But first we gotta train up that stupendous sniffer of yours. So I've set up 8 Smellephant statues around Storybook Circus. Can you find them all? Here's a map and stickers to mark where they're at. Thanks again, and I'll bet you'll do swell. After all, I know a star when I see one. Your pal, Timothy Q. Mouse. So we've got 8 stickers: cotton candy, popcorn, pink lemonade, snow cone, churro, bubblegum, caramel apple, and corn dog. And then there are these circles all around. Let your nose lead the way. I drew some arrows to get you started. Timothy Mouse here. So we came in right here, and the very first one is kind of pointing right there. As a matter of fact, we're sitting right outside of it right now. This is Smellephants on Parade. And this is, I believe, the churro one. We'll have a look at the map here. Or is this caramel apple? Let's see. What do we have? I believe it's caramel apple. Like if you look at the top, he kind of looks speckled like an apple, right? I'm gonna go with caramel apple. Or do you guys think it's something else? No, caramel apple. This looks like he's an apple dipped in caramel. And I can smell it. I'm supposed to smell it. Yeah, smells like caramel apple. Okay, I sniffed it. My sniffer is my guide, caramel apple. So that one was right outside of Big Top Souvenirs, and I'm just gonna turn right around and head over here to the stroller parking near Dumbo to find the caramel popcorn one. I can see it from here. All right, there we go. I put my popcorn right here where the popcorn elephant is. This one's a little bit harder to smell because the wind is so prevalent right now. It kind of like wafts it in and out. I could smell it as we were walking into Storybook Circus, but I was not sure if that was the popcorn part or this popcorn. Because I believe that this is caramel popcorn, yeah. And then we're going over by the lightning lane for Dumbo. And that one I can definitely see is the snow cone one, a rainbow snow cone. This one smells surprisingly like a rainbow snow cone. And I didn't even think that that would have been a smell that I could recognize because it's just ice. But yeah, it smells like a rainbow snow cone. I also didn't realize that they made the entire Dumbo ride is sponsored now by Scentsy. All right, now we gotta continue following the map. It looks like our next one here. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, okay, so pink lemonade. Oh, I'm getting soaked from Casey Jr. over here. So this one, I'm not getting a huge smell out of it, but this one is pink lemonade. Oh, it's actually pretty interesting because standing in front of it, I couldn't smell it. But if I step over here, now I can smell it. It smells like a lemon candy, like a lemon head or something like that. So I put my pink lemonade sticker on there. This is a pink lemonade. This almost looks like an Arnold Palmer, doesn't it? This is definitely not a difficult scavenger hunt because the next one is just kind of right here. We can tell that this one is bubble gum, but let's see if I can smell it. There's so many smells in Magic Kingdom, and you have to be just in the right spot to get the smell. So I'm not smelling bubble gum right now, but the longer you stand here, the better chance you have of the smell wafting towards you. There it is. Yeah, it smells just like bubblegum. So now the next one is not in direct line of sight from the last one. We have to kind of go out and around the corner, and that's why they gave us the map. So we'll be able to find it. So we're gonna go past the bathrooms here, going past Barnstormer, and past the Fantasyland station. and we're headed over here towards Pete's Silly Sideshow. So if you stand in just the right spot near the exit of the train station, we can see the pink lemonade one right there. And then if we turn to our right, this is where we can see the churro one. And this one definitely smells like churro. And if you sit here, I feel like it maybe pumps out every once in a while. Maybe that's why it's not, you have to stand here for a second to smell it, because maybe it's not constantly being emitted. But like if you sit here for long enough, you will get a good whiff of a churro. And then from the churro elephant, we kind of go up the stairs a little bit and towards Pete's Silly Sideshow. That's where we'll see the next Smellephant. What is it? Is it the corn dog? Oh, I was hoping the corn dog would be the grand finale. Still haven't gotten a whiff of corn dog yet. And then from the corn dog elephant or Smellephant, we turn past Pete's Silly Sideshow and then head towards the side entrance of Big Top Souvenirs. Then we can see the last one, the cotton candy Smellephant down there. And the last one that we've come to, the cotton candy one. I have no trouble smelling this one. Smells nice. And then if you get the hankering, you could go inside of Big Top Souvenirs and actually buy some cotton candy. For $5.49, you could have your very own cotton candy after seeing a Smellephant that smells like cotton candy. And so from the last Smellephant, we come back out to the front of Big Top Souvenirs. And we're gonna turn our completed map in for a little prize. And there it is. My prize is a sticker that says I am a top-nosed whiff-sistant. Very difficult to say, but I did it, I completed it. Now that we have completed our scavenger hunt, I'm gonna go over to Sleepy Hollow to get a corn dog to take a picture with my corn dog Smellephant and my corn dog. Looks like the crowds have died down in just enough for them to start running the omnibus. People are on it, making their way back to the front of Main Street, USA. Stepsisters are out walking around. It's kind of a good looking corn dog, and it came with some chips too. Just a corn dog walking through Magic Kingdom. You know, as you do. Wow, I never thought they could get the smell so realistic. It smells just like corn dogs over here. All right, now, I did already have a bite of this corn dog. Delicious. Never been done before, show-stopping. It's really good. I prefer the actual taste of corn dog over the smell of corn dog. Putting a little bit of mustard on here, because that's the way you eat a corn dog, is with some mustard, right? Delicious, very good actually. I'm really enjoying this corn dog. Originally, the plan was to go over to Epcot. That was before I knew about the Smellephants on Parade being available to do. So, spent a little bit more time here at Magic Kingdom. I don't think we have time to go out to Epcot today, but the good news is the Pass Holder Lounge isn't going anywhere. We'll be there, coming up very soon. So I made my way into Tomorrowland, because I was thinking maybe I'll ride the People Mover, or at least get one ride in here today. But even the People Mover line is long. Look at this. Even Space Ranger Spin is a 30-minute wait, but the line snakes all the way around outside. I think it's gonna be longer than 30 minutes. We're starting to make our way towards the front of the park. We're gonna stop in the Emporium and have a look at some of the merch they have available right now. Ooh, made it out to the hub, and I can hear, there's the Main Street Philharmonic. I can hear them, so I'm headed to go and see if I can find them. Down Main Street, USA, we're gonna turn and head into the Emporium. And like I always say, this spot right here is my very favorite spot to enter into the Emporium. About halfway down Main Street, just across from Crystal Arts and Uptown Jewelers. Inside, they have this very large model of Cinderella Castle. And right underneath it, this is a tumbler I've never seen before. It's very lightweight. It is $28. It's got a picture of, almost looks like Sleeping Beauty Castle on it. Kind of feels a little retro too. And then on the other side, there's another tumbler over here that's very, very interesting. It's like matte black, and then there's some gloss sections here. Picture of Cinderella Castle, and it says, where fantasy is real and wishes come true. This is $22.99. And it's got a screw-on lid and a straw. And the straw like has a lip on it so the straw doesn't fall out, but still, it feels very lightweight as well. Just looking across the t-shirt wall over here, I do like this Days Like These shirt. It's cool, feels very retro. And then we love an animal t-shirt. We love any Muppet representation, really. Also, this Mickey shirt's pretty cool too. These are $17.99 when you buy two. Normally $21.99. Also, when I was showing these, I didn't realize these are youth shirts. Just found these 4th of July ears here. They're from Loungefly too. You got, you know, American flag bow, and then Mickey wearing American flag shorts. And because they are Loungefly, they are $45. For $39.99, you got these Lollipop mini ear headband from Disney Eats collection. Another Loungefly $45 headband right here. This one's from Star Wars. This would be the perfect gift for your favorite moisture farmer. These are interesting because they have like a snakeskin bow. Feels like imitation leather, and it's got a little hidden Mickey right there. And then the ears have like a cheetah print with Mickeys in it. These are $45 because they are also Loungefly. And they have the Spirit jersey. So you can see this is part of the Stitch Attacks Snacks collection from Disney Eats. So right now we are in May. So we should be getting, what is that? Some sort of like root beer float, maybe a boba tea or something? We haven't gotten it yet that I see. But you can see that April was the lollipop, and so this is all the lollipop stuff right here. And you can also get a plush of Angel or Stitch eating said treat, as well as a Loungefly backpack. I just found the most unhinged Muppet shirt for $65. What is going on here? Kermit looking scared. Rolf over here looking off in the distance. Fozzie, Statler and Waldorf in the background. The pigs from Pigs in Space. Minnie right there. Gonzo on the sleeve. Another Fozzie on the other sleeve. It's so bizarre. I feel like Gonzo's down there with Camilla in front. But why this screenshot? This is so wild. I have like a pink collection here towards the front of the Emporium. It's kind of like a pink Galaxy shirt. This Spirit jersey is $80. There's also a Loungefly that goes with it that has the sequins kind of layered like fish scales or like mermaid. And it does have the mini ears on top. So that would mean that this one is $98 for this backpack. And there's a set of ears that go with it as well. Well, this is an interesting deal because they are $34.99, but if you buy two of them, they're $30 each for the ear headbands. Well, that was a fantastic day. We got to go on the train. We got to look around Tiana's Bayou Adventure. It wasn't running, but still it was nice to see it. We see the Adventure Friends Cavalcade, then we headed over to Storybook Circus. We got to do Smellephants on Parade. It was such a fun day. We ate a corn dog, walked through, saw some new merch, or some interesting merch at least. What a very eventful day at Magic Kingdom. So all in all, it was a fantastic day. And with that being said, we are off. We'll see y'all tomorrow. And now it's time to pay the price.